Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now, before we jump into the Oh, wait, we're not on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Damn, I really need to break that fucking habit. Welcome to YouTube, bitches. Before we jump into the action, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't enjoy this content, well then fuck you and comment about how mean I am down below. In addition to that, yes, I know it was the eyebrow stream for 10 seconds. Thank you for telling everyone, Ogan. In addition to that, if you are interested in hanging out with our community and just relaxing a little bit with us, you might want to go check out our Patreon. Link is down in the description below. And you might also want to consider potentially joining our community through that, getting into our Discord server, and quite possibly joining any of our games like this one, which we have open slots available for currently. Now, how about we just jump into the action? Alrighty, Fortune, tell us what's what.
So a few weeks ago when we last played, we dispelled. We tried to sleep. Well, everybody slept except for me because I was still cursed by having a fight where I killed, or was the killing blow of a Rakshasa. Then we dispelled some glyphs that allowed us to restore a person. His name turned out to be Kadamo. He was really knowledgeable about gods that were from a long time before we currently live in, and he described at length them. He helped us after retrieving the tuning fork that we had come for. What we thought was just a symbol or something turned out to be a tuning fork. He helped us by teleporting us out. We ended up free falling for hundreds of feet before nearly hitting the ground, but were rescued by Argon, who cast Featherfall, allowing us to land softly. From there, we discussed the current situation of having to negotiate with the hag and whether or not to give a tuning fork, which would allow her to have access to this plane of existence as payment for the removal of the curse to Corvus's family, or not. And our not wasn't really talked about, but it was implied. Our talking and laughing about this all sort of kind of encouraged a group of crows to come around. The crows were looking at us, and so at my urging, Jasper threw a rock at one of the crows, and they got really upset with us and then made a lot of noise, and that a lot of noise attracted a big fiery kind of a worm-like thing called a remoraz. And after a pretty good fight, we killed the remoraz and then spent a few hours absorbing its essence into a gem so that it could become some way to empower someone else's weaponry. And that was it. When we last left, we had just made a weapon that could seek, and I had taken on the gem that would allow poison damage.
Alrighty. So, you all wait throughout the evening to give Regina the rest she needs so that she doesn't suffer from exhaustion. And the next morning, you all wake up, the hut fading away, and all of you feeling the moisture of the surrounding area very quickly sit against the back of your pants and shoes.
Huh. Morning.
This swamp is terrible.
Swamp is terrible.
Yeah, not really a fan of jungles.
Well, should we move on?
Yeah.
Eat a little dry rations.
These
Anybody need
crows.
anything?
I hope those crows aren't here anymore.
Are the crows still following us?
Roll me a perception check, Argon.
I can tell anything.
No, they're not.
Oh, good. At least the crows are gone.
At least they're not on the dome.
I feel like I can hear a crow, but I don't see anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, so I don't know that we ever truly decided what we're going to do other than keep heading in towards the hag.
Yeah.
How close do we get before we decide whether to? I mean, I know we were going to leave somebody behind with the item, weren't we?
That was one of the plans, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was we were kind of waiting to see if Corvus would come to a decision about it for us. But he seems pretty set on the idea of saving his family.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. If I had one, I definitely would also try to save them as easiest and fast as I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody blames him. Especially since it's not like we know something bad's going to happen or what exactly would happen. We
Sure.
assume something bad will happen, but it's not like we know her plans.
Yeah, right.
Well, just from my own past experiences, getting tangled up with people of the more evil variety hasn't turned out well,
I mean,
ever really.
yeah, if you're of the evil variety and you have a pathway to a plane of existence that you can open and leave open, that just seems like it bodes. It just seems like bad things could happen.
Well, it doesn't necessarily allow her to keep it open. It just allows them to transport more accurately or teleport more accurately to the plane.
Wait, is she evil?
We don't know. We've assumed since she's a hag who curses people.
Right, but she makes like deals, right? And
Yeah.
since he didn't keep his end, he got cursed.
Seems to be the case.
I don't know if that's necessarily evil. It's not nice, that's for sure. But
To be fair, his father entered this under his own free will and then chose
Right.
not to repay her.
I mean, following a
For-
code and being evil or good is not mutually exclusive.
True.
But we're rescuing the unethical father. Got it.
Yes. Because he's the father of one of our friends.
exactly.
So
Okay. All of you see a head floating down one of these little streams of murky swamp water heading towards you. Pun intended.
Is that just me, or is that a head? Or is that a log? I can't tell.
It looks like a head to me.
Well, if it's a person, we need to save him.
Are they drowned? Are they floating? Let's go grab him.
I don't
Somebody
really
go
want to
get
go near the swamp. Remember the
So get 'em.
gators from earlier? Oh, fuck. Giant
Oh,
gator.
that's right. I don't want that. Or one of the big old snakes that we saw before.
or the
Yeah.
piranhas.
Or those.
Or the piranhas. I pull out my axe just to be ready in case of giant evil things.
I start looking around for a wasp nest as well.
Right.
Finn, you tried as best as you could to come down here and see what all these city folk were talking about, but they all seem to be acutely aware of your presence.
Hello, friend. Do you need help?
Here's a perspective for you. It's almost like the head isn't attached to anything because it's like bobbing and spinning in place as it floats downstream. And its
Our
eyes are
heads?
closed, and it's just like it's almost like the most relaxing thing to it.
All right.
Like a lazy river?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I take out my rope and kind of tie it up into a lasso kind of a thing. Put a loop on the end of it. See if I can get it.
Are you sure you want to rope a head?
Do it.
Why not?
Do it.
Do it. You won't.
Oh, big head.
Cowboy Forge.
Yeah.
We're wrangling heads out here.
What do you want me to roll?
Lasso, sleight of hand.
Oh, shoot.
Hand axe.
There it is.
I
Finn,
rope to the hand axe and embed the hand axe in the head. Reel it back.
it's really effective. Finn, One of them tosses a rope at you. Would you like to
Oh, how
describe what you look
nice.
like?
Yeah, it's just literally a what you mistake it for a bog creature, if not for the distinct scales and well, it just looks like a very green triton with red hair.
Huh.
Say dragon?
Triton.
Oh, Triton. Good.
Sorry, I
Kinda
pronounced
like-
D's and T's similar.
Kind of like
Kinda like-
Corvus.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, indeed. A swamp corvus.
Swamp Corvus.
Perfect. This is what we wanted.
Immediately upon you throwing the rope,
Yeah.
Finn will stop spinning in place and look at you. Oh, how nice! And he grabs the rope and starts climbing up towards you.
Oh, pull.
Okay. As you are pulling, he seems to be swimming faster than you are pulling. Ding, 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 ding.
I mean,
Oh.
the thought's nice, but I didn't need your help.
Oh. All right. Well. I got
And
my
you don't
rope.
have to worry about the gators. I talked to them; they're nice.
Oh,
That's not been our experience at all.
Well, yeah, but you kind of like showed up in their territory.
They treated us like food.
Well, you are.
Well, not
Oh.
really.
Not to them.
That's
Sorry, I'm Finn. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
hello.
meet you.
And he tries to shake your hands. Immediately, you notice that he is covered in like swamp mush.
Mm.
Fordham doesn't bat an eye. Just grabs your hand and shakes it.
Ah, nice. And who you are? Well, you're not local, so I can know that much.
Oof. No.
That's-
I'm Jasper. I'm from Portobello on the Menagerie Coast.
Ah, you city folk. What are you doing out here?
Oof. Well, we're helping a friend.
That one. The other fish person. Maybe that's not the right term.
Corvus
I believe-
waves while still peeing.
Ah, see that one doing the one hand salute. Sorry, I'm not very used to city folk in here.
Yeah.
Are
ooh,
you used to anyone in here?
I mean, I like the crows. They don't talk to me as much, but they're nice.
Crabs?
Crow.
Crows.
Crows. Oh,
I'm sorry,
What?
my pronunciation's a bit weird for your city man.
yeah. I thought you said I like the crabs. I went.
No crabs here, just crawdaddies.
Yeah. Oh.
They're very shy.
I had crabs once.
Oh, that's nice. What was it like?
Of
Well,
course.
more than once.
I hate it.
Eh. Anyway, you need to get anywhere? I can help you. I'm an excellent guide. Well, I used to be.
What were you doing just floating down the river?
Well, I like it. It's nice, and you don't get attacked by a giant worm creature.
Oh, you saw that.
Mm. It's like, no. I just, seen them.
In them, there's more than one? Oh.
I suppose so. I've only seen one at a time.
Oh,
Great.
Maybe it's the same one.
scary.
It's the same one
Oh,
over and over again.
hopefully. Like, I see the blood, and smells like fire.
So, do you know of a hag living in this swamp?
I call her Gerda.
Gerda.
She doesn't like it.
She doesn't
Oh.
like being called Gerda?
No. She prefers to be called by her name, but I keep forgetting.
Oh.
It's just
Okay.
easier to call her Gerda.
Do you know what her name is?
Gertrude. Elizabeth.
Are you sure?
Gertrude Elizabeth?
You want to take another crack at that?
The second.
The second.
Gertrude Elizabeth II?
No, I don't know her name.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Because my only question was whether or not her mom was still alive.
Oh.
Or grandmother.
Well, do you know where...
I don't really get to talk to her too much. I just know where she lives.
Oh, that's really all we need.
But, well, it looks like you need some help to get there, and,
Yeah, if you'll take us there, that would be great.
Yep, we have a meeting with her.
oh, that's lovely. She doesn't get a lot of company. She'll love it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, so I don't know how y'all do it in the city, but, we usually exchange favors for a favor. And, I'm currently plumb out of business, since my, last tour group kind of got, smooshed.
Whoa,
Oh.
okay.
Smooshed.
Yeah, and I'm still kind of in a contract with them. They managed to finagle it into the deal. I thought we'd just shake on it.
So you can't accept any more contracts until that one is canceled.
Yes, yeah. They did have this little comma thing. I don't know what you call it. I believe they called it in the case of unforeseen death. And
Memberment.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, they want me to collect some notes for their family.
What family?
Well, I don't know, just family. So,
Oh.
they got like addresses and whatnot.
Where do you know where these notes are at?
On the body, but I kind of got, smacked onto the river. So they're kind of just like a upstream.
So what squished them and smacked you?
It was big. I kind of got knocked out when it first showed up.
Like how big?
Like worm big, like and I mimic the size of the worm they fought.
Ah,
Oh.
great.
Well, I pick up my axe again, sheath it. Let's go.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, if you need
The
to
city
get
folk are
those
a lot
safely.
nicer than you used to be.
Yeah, if you need to collect those notes, we could help you get those notes and help you cancel that contract so you can help us out.
How
That'd be
long
great.
ago did this happen?
Yesterday.
Huh.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, Argon, can you do that spell where we see the end of their life thing?
No, only Regina, I think, knows that spell.
Oh.
And it works the opposite direction.
Oh.
That spell allows the person who
cast.
died has to cast a spell and they leave the memory behind.
What a morbid spell. All right.
Mhm.
At least that's my understanding of it.
I'd like to just say that I'm never going to learn that spell.
You couldn't?
Well, you never know. You may have to leave something behind someday.
I just prefer writing down some notes.
Oh.
I'm sorry, is this a conversation between friends?
No, you're more than welcome to join.
Oh, that's nice.
We don't have any boundaries like that.
Wow, that's lovely. Anyway, just down the river, or up the river in this case.
All right.
And well, I call it a river. It's more of a light stream, more of a puddle.
Right. Well,
That's
I'll lead.
And now that I think about it, we really never have really talked about boundaries, and he looks over at Regina. We should probably do that at some time.
Regina does not believe in boundaries. You know
He thinks
that.
back to the time where she was like breaking into Corvus's room to try and steal. Wait a minute.
Yeah, none of you have talked to her
Supposedly.
about that.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. She said there was supposed to be a liaison, so
Said Argon, who also helped.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He couldn't be me. Well then lead the way, Finn.
No,
I love-
I got it.
Nope.
Oh,
I'll lead.
Do you know where the bodies are?
No, but remember Finn's last group got smushed, so I think I'll leave.
I don't know if that has to do with Finn himself, though. I think you're giving him a little less credit.
Oh no,
Hey
it has
Finn,
everything
there's
to
a
do with me.
beautiful cardinal that just landed on a tree near you.
You don't see those birds, my here.
Alright,
They
I'm
usually
following
get
Forge.
attacked by the crows.
I'm following Forge as he's talking to the bird.
See
All
what
right,
I
Forge,
mean?
lead the way.
Yeah, here we go.
So, you all continue through the swampy bog-like jungle in this terrain and travel for about 45 minutes or so. After traveling this amount of time, you start noticing that there are some pretty obnoxiously large tracks in this area. What you originally thought were just puddles might actually be footprints. Regina and Fordrum are the two that figure this out very quickly, based off of your perceptions. Yeah.
Oh. This isn't a puddle at all. It's a footprint.
Oh. Hmm.
Well, now that you point that out,
I
here
do
it
these
is.
step it off to figure out how many of my feet this footprint extends across.
Oh, it's not that big. It's only about 6.
Oh. That's, ooh, it's pretty big.
Finn is literally just like, it's just like swimming through these steps.
Does the footprint look more reptilian, like it has claw marks in, or does it look more like a giant person?
Roll
bipedal.
me an investigation.
Okie doke. Hey.
14. Definitely looks to be a bipedal creature of some sort. By your estimate, gargantuan in size.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it definitely seems like they're walking on 2 feet because there would be more footprints if they were walking on more than one leg.
Yeah. But anywho, as you continue traveling along this path, Finn, you're getting closer over towards your old campsite that you had with your allies. Unfortunately, however, as you approach, you notice that the campfire is completely extinguished, and there appears to be many, many blood marks all around the campsite.
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't think I left in that much of a mess. But what can you do? And Finn goes over and starts like rooting through his garbage.
Yep. You look around and you don't see the bodies anywhere around here.
I could have sworn I left Jeffrey in that ditch.
Someone took the bodies?
You attacked at the camp?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like we were setting up for it. I got my little tent up. And he points over to some to dirt and leaf piles.
Ah. And if they're taken away, we need to find where they went.
Well, looks like you're stuck with me for a bit longer.
This thing might have a lair, maybe, that I took it back to, probably. If I took them away.
Now what would do that?
Alright, let's all search around the camp and see if we can find any marks that lead away from the camp.
Yep.
All right. What are each of you doing? Only 2 people can do the same thing at a time, so other people can do other things.
I'm gonna try and talk to some swamp creatures.
Yep. Of course. Anybody else?
I'm looking for broken bushes or drag marks. Something like that. Investigating.
All right. Anybody else?
No, I'm just gonna help Forge them out.
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic and see if there's any magical residue from anything.
Mm. And Regina AFK'd?
Yeah.
Okay. One moment, please.
Anybody an experienced tracker? I have not.
Not in our group.
I got some survival skills.
Probably Finland.
Finn says as he's like looking up from talking to a small snake.
Sneak snake.
Snake. So, Finn, I need a persuasion roll from you. Wow, that's really good.
Oh,
That's pretty good with that modifier.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, Jasper, I need an investigation from you as well.
cool. As usual.
Seems about right. All right, so we'll start with you, Fordrum. As you are looking around for any breaks or disturbances in this area, the campsite looks like it was clearly ambushed, but from above. Now, if it wasn't for the obnoxious footprints you saw, you would have assumed creatures probably descended down upon them. However, probably a large creature descended down upon them. Many of the marks start inside of where everybody would be sleeping. Different bedrolled areas and tent. There's only one tent out here. However, as you are looking through at everything, unfortunately, you can't really pick up on any other key notes or details. It's a very messy location for sure.
Well, I'm not gonna like dig through anybody's personal stuff, and I'm gonna try not to really disturb it. Do I find any claw marks, teeth marks, sword slashes? Maybe not with the roll.
Unfortunately, not. No.
I'm just trying to see if I can get a determination of what it might have been. Like if there's a puncture that's this big, it might have teeth that are that big, that kind of thing.
Right. Unfortunately, with a 10, though, you don't really pick up on anything such as that.
Yep.
But anyways, Jasper, you actually found a ladle. Sorry,
Ooh.
a dreidel. A dreidel.
Ooh, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Man. I put it in my palm and I just start spinning it. Man, I miss these.
And let's go over to Finn. Finn, you've tracked down a handful of these little local snakes in the area. And most of them kind of just like sigh and move away from you, but one of them actually hangs out for a little bit longer. Hello.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Well, that's nice. Did you see some big hood or whatever over there somewhere yesterday?
You mean when you all got your ass whooped?
Oh, yeah.
It nods. It was very entertaining.
Well, thank you. I do aim to please. Finn just smiles like an idiot.
It starts slithering a little bit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did you know where I went?
Yes. It moved that way. And it gestures deeper away from the camp. It picked up all the bodies with it when it left.
Oh, how rude. Well, thank you for your time. I apologize for the inconvenience.
You're
thank you for your time.
welcome.
And I give the snake a ration.
It eats the ration. Totally. So,
And then comes back.
Yep.
So I talked to a snake. She was a lovely lady. I assume. Don't mind me. And well, the snake told me to go over that way, where the thingamabob picked up the bodies and went.
Oh, good.
I think you found my dreidel.
Oh, yeah. Haven't seen one of these in a long time.
Well, yeah, you
Oh.
gotta pass the time somehow.
That is true. I did miss
you
these.
found my dreidel.
Never thought I'd hear that. D&D session. You want it back? Here you go.
Nah, keep it. Y'all helping me, and I don't need it too much. I'm moving back to my home.
Oh, all right.
It's actually further that way, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, body rubbing, getting time.
What about you, Argon? You see anything?
Argon, your spell goes off, and that dreidel is actually magical.
What school?
Jesper's just casually spinning it in his hand.
Illusion.
Ooh.
A dreidel of illusion. Love it.
That dreidel glows with illusion magic.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Wait, what? Did you not know?
Well, it's just a dreidel. What was I supposed to know was magic?
Where did you get it? Did you buy it at a store or something? Someone give it to you?
Well, you know, sometimes packs float down the river, and sometimes nobody comes after them.
Oh,
See, I have a
Fair
feeling Finn's not the type that spends a lot of time in stores.
that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
You look back, he's not wearing pants, or they aren't wearing pants.
Ah, great.
It's just moss.
If we want to spend a little bit more time, I could probably find out what exactly is going on with the dreidel, or we could do it later.
I mean, I kind of want to go get the bodies.
That's true.
Then later it is. Just keep it with you, I guess, Jasper.
Okie doke.
So, you all are going to track after the direction that the snake pointed you then?
Yep.
A whole lot of trust y'all are putting into snakes.
But I
Uh-oh,
don't see
wrong
why
button.
you should lie to me.
Now, technically, we're putting our trust in Finn.
Mhm.
Talk to the snake.
At this point, really, I feel like the snake is our best bet.
Yep.
I can say from personal experience, this group is very trusting. So
Yeah, it's a great feature. I love it. I love it.
You guys should freak when you see the stats I rolled.
So anywho, everybody. Oh, that's not right. There it is. Perfect. I need everybody to roll me a survival check. See if you can't pick up on tracks.
Nearly 22.
Damn it.
Finn is specifically good at something.
Great. Yep. That's why it's here.
I told you I was a
That's why they're
guy.
there.
Well, I am a guide, but I'm not quite at the moment. Well, I'm a guide in technical speak.
Well, if we're following you, that you can call yourself a guide, sure.
See? Mr. Fordham over there is nice.
So
Yep.
anywho.
He's
On
already
a
at sunshine.
22, Finn, as you are tracking out in this area, you find something only partially disturbing. It looks like the crushed bones of a hand that were licked clean of all flesh.
that's only partially disturbing.
Yeah.
And like picks up the hand in total. Wow. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, we know we're
Recognize
going
the
in right-
hand?
Not really.
Okay.
You're looking at bone. Just
Finn looks around for the crows.
The crows don't seem to be in this area.
That's odd. The crows don't usually leave these stuff alone. I heard y'all talking about the crows. Did you do something?
Do you know the crows?
Did you get in an argument with them? Oh, they are so very spiteful.
I don't.
I'd say yes.
Well, good news is, given enough time and effort, you can rebuild that relationship on trust.
Let's say somebody threw a rock at them. How long would it take to rebuild that trust?
Oh, that's a lie, Favorite.
Oh. Okay. Great.
Like I said, the crows are very spiteful. One time, I forgot to give them some jerky after I talked to them. They hated me for a week.
Ah, I see. I'll make sure to write that down. Crows will hate me forever. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the crows right now.
Well, they're not a big fan of you.
Yeah,
But I
obviously.
am.
We could tell.
Anyway. Kind of just sticks the hand into mud, so it looks like it's kind of grasp out of it. You see, I'm an artist.
That is a very bold statement.
I know. Like my art. Shall we get going?
Sure.
So, now that
Oh,
you
look,
picked
a
up on
femur.
that little bit, you're now picking up on more sections of different arm bones in the area, all of which look very fresh, but licked clean of flesh. It's a little unfortunate to think about the fate of the fine people who employed you in order to help them out in this one situation. But, you know,
I don't think
tis the life of an
connection
adventurer.
has been. I don't think Finn's connection to that has been, light bulb.
You know what? That's perfectly fair. Yeah.
So, Finn, do you know what the people that hired you were doing here?
Well, hold on, I gotta remember a bit. It was a monster sighting, if I recall correctly.
They were looking for a monster?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it sounds like they found one. So, sounds like you're a very good guide.
See, told you. I am the
They
best
wanted
guy
a
in the
monster, they
swamp.
definitely got one.
Were they looking for a specific monster?
Just somebody said, monster, help me.
Oh. Wow.
So, like, they needed a person that wouldn't, walk them straight into the leech swamp.
Leech swamp.
Leech swamp, the little things that stick to your legs. By the way, you should check that.
Start searching myself, looking for leeches. No,
Roll me an
paranoid.
investigation.
How high are your boots? Because they don't get in unless the water comes in. That's why I got these boots. And he holds up like really fancy, almost cowboy boots.
And no pants.
Yep.
Why do I need to wear pants?
Hard to get leeches in your pants if you don't have pants.
Fair enough. It's easier to
See
spot them.
that Jasper's smart.
Yeah, it's easier to get them off if you can see them.
Yes, Jasper's very intelligent. He just comes up with all sorts of great plans.
Yeah. I just like lift up my robe like, yes.
SMRT smart. But anyways, as you all are tracking after these very distinct looking bones and cracks, you start noticing older bones in this area that match that of wild animals, a few other humanoids as well, and you start noticing a few unfortunate habits as well. There appears to be a handful of large tree branches that have been sharpened to a pike with skulls placed on them, lying around and building what appears to be a fairly rudimentary and barbaric, but I'd say effective gate around a section of land. The pikes themselves appear to be about 15 feet tall and the skulls vary from all walks of life.
You know what lives here, Finn?
How big's the gate? 15 feet.
There is no gate, it's just the pikes.
Oh,
It's
you
not
say
like
fif-
actually fenced off. It's like that's probably good to consider it a fence, because no sane person would probably walk into it.
just 2 big spikes.
As Finn like takes like half a step through it, like, why aren't you joining? And like, well, I don't know exactly what lives here. Not a lot of the neighbors are neighborly.
They don't seem like they take good care of their neighbors, and look points at all the dead things everywhere.
Honestly, that's just art and bad taste.
I'm guessing it's probably meant more as a warning.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But there's no
I
way we can
heard
get those
about
bodies
that.
back.
Sometimes the snakes hiss at me. I think that's a warning too.
Probably.
It definitely sounds about right.
If
Well,
it's
there's
just
no
a
way-
snake, we can deal with it.
Well, there's no way we're getting those bodies back unless we go in there, probably. So
Pretty sure
Okay.
snakes don't build fortifications.
last
I've
time I
seen some
checked,
pretty
no.
smart snakes.
With hands?
Well,
I don't think it's their
skinks.
intelligence. It's probably more of the whole opposable thumbs thing.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of skinks.
Oh,
What's that? What's that?
Someone's
That's
banging.
a shaky.
What's that sound?
I'm gonna turn around.
You turn around and you see nothing at first, and then it appears to be a moving tree, but nope, that's not a tree, it's just brown. And okay, yep, that's a giant thing with brown pants. It's not moving directly towards you, it is moving away from you, but you see the creature in this area, in this habitat, and it's roughly just shy of 70 feet tall.
Oh,
70?
oh, that's like Shadow of the Colossus level height.
The entire area shakes as it takes another step through here. It's a little shorter than the canopy of trees.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Okay, so at first maybe I was thinking giant, but that's not a giant. That's
God,
more
that's
like a
definitely not a
titan.
giant. That is more than a titan, dude. That is Jolly Green Giant levels of giant.
Who knows? Maybe it's 3 giants in a trench coat.
Maybe it is. You never know.
No, let's do that next time.
It's triplet giant brothers stacked on top of each other.
Are you coming after me? No, me! No, me!
Oh boy.
But
Well,
yeah,
maybe
it's
we should
only
not.
it's like 100 feet away from you.
But being that big, that's pretty close still.
Is it going into where we were heading?
No, it's coming out from that area.
Oh.
Seems to be walking around. And you
So
even
better.
actually the 3 of you would still be able to hear it because none of you have a negative passive. You hear what you originally thought was just like a rumble of thunder, but this creature seems to be humming.
Oh my god.
Do I have any idea what it's humming?
Roll me a history check.
Where's my song knowledge? Remember the song.
Jasper, go ahead. You can roll as well.
Okay.
But you could roll your instrument and use intelligence.
Okay. Cool. Nope. Never heard of it.
Yeah, you have no idea.
played
Argan,
that one.
that's actually a Tal'Dorei tale. A fairly old one as well, that they tell around many of the bars and sporting events out in Tal'Dorei. And it just seems to be casually humming that right now. And at first you go, oh wow, that sounds so pleasant. And then it pulls out a tree, like a tree that was ingrown, places it down, and just stabs a head on top of it.
Uh, the head of what?
From this distance, it's kind of hard to tell. Looks like a person.
So he's
Uh,
humming a song from Tal'Dorei, but I don't know that that helps.
Hero, what's the consistency of the ground at the moment?
Level. 100% level.
So not
As if
marshy
this
at
creature
all.
walks through this area.
Oh, it's like stamped flat. Oh,
So is it dry? Is it?
It's definitely moist.
ooh. Lots of
Can I
I
see
had to.
through it?
You could certainly try. I mean, to be fair, perspective-wise, you all are the size of a squirrel compared to it.
It is literally skyscraper levels tall.
You know, I almost
7
prepared
feet.
invisibility this morning, and I talked myself out of it.
A short skyscraper, okay?
Yeah, you know, 7 stories tall. You know, the.
I mean, it's slightly taller than my building.
Oh my god. And the tallest of us is like 6 foot something.
Now that
No,
ain't
I'm
bad.
7 foot something.
Okay. Good.
Oh, yeah, it makes a big difference.
See, makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
It's
at that
only-
level, it makes a lot of difference. But
It's
at that
under,
level,
it's under 10 times my size. So
dude, our heads probably don't go past its foot, dude.
True, true.
I'll be able to hit that ankle bone easier, though.
It's true. We could get its Achilles tendon.
Now,
So
you
are we
all
head-
watch as it walks further away from where you all were heading in towards.
Oof.
Still humming, and you hear, like, the rumbling thunder noise throughout this area of its incredibly boomy voice.
Well, maybe we can go in there now that he's gone.
No, honestly, that's not very nice of him to do.
It's probably better now than never. It's probably
Yep.
going to be the best chance we have to get in there.
Because I'd
That's
rather
true.
not fight that thing. Doesn't seem very keen on talking to humanoids. Looks at the tree it just planted with the head on it. I don't think we're going to be able to talk to it.
I'm going to
Well,
assume it's
then.
probably just going to treat us as lunch, so
Yep.
or a snack, maybe.
Not even a snack.
And are we gonna walk in, or are we gonna talk about it?
Well, after you.
Let's go in.
So, you all begin walking in towards this area. Are you just walking casually?
I'm assuming we'll attempt to be somewhat stealthy.
Yeah, we should still be
Mm.
stealthy just in case he might have some pets in here or something. You never know, like
Mm.
guard pets.
Because
Police
Fordrum's not here to protest about all this sneaking around. So
All right, go ahead.
True.
Go ahead and
true.
roll a stealth check. It's just the three of you.
Yep, I'm
You
gonna
can make
use.
it if you try.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna use it.
I entered ninja mode.
Hey, we
You
all
gotta
did.
do exactly two
Wow.
things.
Motivation, people. It is what breeds progress. 22, 23, 20. Like, just, I
Yep.
do not
Yep.
want to be seen.
Focus.
No.
Focus.
That is wonderful.
Use the mud to our advantage.
This group will never match that stealth roll again.
I take some mud and I put it on my cheeks like war paint.
Going all Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Good job,
Predator.
Dukes.
Camouflage
gonna-
mode.
Completely cover myself in mud.
Yep.
So I think I just like outed myself with what I just thought about, but I was like, which cheeks?
Oh boy.
The man not
You
wearing pants.
certainly did. But anyways, you all move into this completely dried out and flat landscape fairly quickly. As you are moving, you notice that there is... Oh, welcome back, Regina. Quick synopsis of what you missed out on. Campsite where the people Finn was escorting died. And you got outside of the territory of a dire giant. It's 60 feet tall.
Jesus, what are you guys getting into?
Well, they have to get the
Right.
notes back from the dead people, because that's Finn's job.
Yes. and they were taken away by a dire giant, and we're currently near this area where we think his lair might be. Or they might be.
Normally, I would be glad to know the name of the thing until I heard that it was named Dire Giant, and I'm no longer happy I know the name.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not really happy I know what it is now, actually.
I mean, with your lineage, that probably means a lot to you more than it does the rest
True.
of us.
Yeah.
a dire giant. No, we are okay without that knowledge.
All
But
right,
anyways,
it's time to
So
head
we're
home,
currently
guys.
stealthing.
Go ahead and roll your stealth check as well, Regina.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the party's average right now is 22.
Hey, nice.
Party's average right now is 17.
Way to bring it down.
Hey, man.
And you
better
all
than we
just
normally
saw the creature walk away. We'll say, Regina, you had to use the bathroom like Corvus has been doing and Fortram has been doing.
do. It's
And
perfect.
you came back because something shook the ground so hard it literally scared the shit out of you.
Oh, God.
And then you saw that thing and just creep up to everybody else. So there
Wouldn't
we go.
the party average be at 20?
Off of a... Oh, yeah, I did math wrong. There's 4 of you. All right, yeah. Round up 20, yeah.
No,
Alrighty.
literally 80. It's 80 out of 4.
Yeah. Anywho... Trying to argue with me about all this shit.
Hey, I'm here for exactly 1 session.
Yeah, it's going to be a short one, but... Anywho. You
Welcome
all
to that.
begin stepping up into its personal territory, moving very carefully and slowly as you do, trying to make sure you don't disturb anything. And as you are moving, you all can tell that this area has been inhabited for a very long time. That creature seemingly has been here for decades based off of the number of carcasses that are completely scrapped of meat, sitting in piles and creating cages out of bones and scales. As you are moving through, you notice that there's about 7 of these cages in total, some of which have bodies inside of them that look very, very, very dead. Others are empty, other than the signs of struggle and blood that squirted outwards. Regina, unfortunately, with your passive, you've seen Attack on Titan, right?
Yeah.
Squish.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Only about 1 or 2, though.
Oh, God. Oh, some of them have been crushed.
That I suspect as much.
That thing
Oh,
probably
it's-
crushes multiple people every single day without even noticing.
Well, I didn't notice that, so it's a bit of a, win-win, chicken dinner, whatever.
Is there any chance that's friendly?
No,
No.
Maybe we could talk to it?
no.
I don't think we'll even be able to see. No, I
I
don't
mean,
think so.
you're free to talk to it on your own time, but I want to get those notes.
You
It's better if we
recognize-
don't.
You recognize any of these corpses?
Looks over.
Roll me an investigation.
It's better if we don't.
Nobody
take the
gonna help
chance
me?
with it.
I'll give you guidance.
I'll help,
I'll help
you.
you.
We'll all help you.
There's exactly
Look-
1 person in this entire game. All right, there's exactly
Oh
2
my.
people in this entire game that have high intelligence.
Yep.
One of them isn't here.
Got a 22.
All right. So, you look around inside of these cages and you take careful study of them as well. And no such luck. None of them look to be the individuals. Jeffrey's not here. Billy Bob's not here. Jane Thornton is not here.
And Jethro.
Jethro's not here. Chad is also not here. Come to think of it, you never got Chad's last name. He just introduced himself as Chad.
Cletus here?
Cletus, unfortunately, is not here either.
Well,
Good Lord, how large was the group?
well, actually, it was about 15 people before half of them got eaten by gators.
Oh boy.
So many notes to find.
Well, no, they only specified the ones that got here. Afterwards, they kind of just like stab the gator, get out his contents. I'll find the extra notes among them.
But none of them are here right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, honestly, I'm not a very smart person, but I don't think there might be a chance they're in the stomach.
Now, there does appear to be a massive, I don't want to say cave, because that seems a little too small. Mountain that looks carved out to support a creature like that.
Oh, could it be in there maybe?
Of course it is.
More
you can't
caves.
get back out of easily.
And we just got out of a cave.
I thought you guys spent your life in caves. Aren't you guys always underground at some point?
I mean, us as a whole, yes. Our group does go into caves a lot, seems.
Hey, that's discrimination. Most of mankind don't spend much time around the swamps.
Oh yeah, no, I grew up on, well, not really the beach, but near the beach, relatively,
What? Nice.
outside.
You've never been to the beach much.
Oh, neither did I.
kinda-
I wasn't allowed to
That
go to the
seems-
beach.
Oh, I was so sorry for you.
Well, that was the rules of the building I lived in.
Well, we're killing time. I'd rather, if we're gonna go in that cave, I'd rather get it over with.
Yep.
Before it has a chance to come back.
I agree.
Well, that's fair.
So, you all continue sneaking your way up into the cave, and you look up at the ceiling and the entry archway that looks to be about 70 feet tall in total, and only about 40 feet wide. It's not as wide. And as you are moving through, it's very clearly not an overly hygienic creature.
Yep. I mean, we're gonna find a toothbrush that big.
And you all smelled this incredible, awful, nauseating stench coming from inside the cave.
Don't make me find a pile of what a 70-foot creature creates.
Don't shit where you eat.
I have a feeling this thing doesn't follow that rule.
I know. That's why I'm scared.
I guess, I'm assuming it's dark in there? Can't
It
see
is,
anything?
yeah. Well, I mean, for the first 40 feet, you can see because sunlight hits it at an angle, but past that, it looks dark.
Alrighty then.
Y'all have some second thoughts?
I'm on fifth.
Well, that's a lot of thoughts to have.
I have a very large brain. I have lots of thoughts.
Too many damn thoughts.
I guess I'll cast light on my staff and point it more towards forward.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
Tridents of Dark Vision. That's nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Neither
that's
of
one
you do
thing-
not.
That's one thing people need to anticipate when we move over and I have all of my own stats for races and everything established. Dark Vision's not going to be nearly as common.
Good.
Yeah. Tritons make sense. Durgar makes
Land at
sense.
the bottom of the ocean.
Drow makes sense. Wood Elves? Go fuck yourself.
But
Shit.
the canopy, it makes it so dark in the forest sometimes.
Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to be doing
I'm joking.
shit.
I'm fucking. Yeah, that's fair. I only have it because I have bullshit vision, being a warlock.
So, you all begin moving inside, and you see it's a wide open area that is honestly more foul with each step you take in there, noticeably so. There appears to be a wide open, custom chipped out location here for this creature. There's a massive bed tucked over towards the corner that is large enough for that creature to lie on, and its knees would hang off a little bit. There appears to be a handful of other cages made out of bones, though they are much closer over to that bed and placed on top of a raised platform that almost looks like a stone chiseled end table next to the bed. The bed itself is only about 20 feet tall, 20 feet off the ground. Yeah, only. And when you look around, there appears to be another large cage that is hanging from the roof, and it is big enough to fit a huge creature in it. Sorry, a large creature inside of it. And the door is open on that cage. However, that's all you see initially after stepping in here.
So how are we going to get up to the nightstand?
Leave that to me. Got some rope?
Yep.
I know
Alright, just
Fortune does if nobody else.
The
well.
party has rope.
Yeah. Ben picks up the rope. Hold on a moment. I got really good feet. And Ben kind of takes one step. Like, one foot is on the leg, in air quotes, of the end table.
Yeah.
Then the other foot. Then he runs up the end table.
Did you take that feat?
I am a 9th level monk.
Nope, that's a 9th
Oh,
level
wait,
monk.
yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you have to dash to do that. Okay. You all watch as he and leaps over, grabs, and hoists himself up, running up a perfectly vertical structure.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
he's got
told
sticky
you.
feet. It's probably that swamp mush on his feet. Make it real sticky.
Yeah, swamp mush, great for surfaces.
Hmm.
He's also... Sorry, I'm going Russian there.
It's great
I've
adhesive.
got to...
It is
making me
okay. They
Russian.
understand.
Make it very Russian.
It's also really good for some sore throat.
Oh.
Makes it feel like you're not dying for a second.
So
What'd you say
as you're
about that?
shouting that out, your voice is echoing across this chamber loudly.
Yep, here's the rope, and I toss one end of the rope, hold the other. Is there anything to tie this to?
There's cages that have bodies inside of them.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna shake the cage a bit.
Ding, ding, ding. The body rolls over, clearly dead. However, that is Jane
Sturdy.
Thornton.
Ah, Jane boy. Okay, and I'm gonna tie the thing to the cage. Is the cage sturdy?
Fairly. I mean, yeah, it looks... It's made out of the bones of creatures and people. It's kind of sturdy.
Oh.
Ben's just gonna, while they're all climbing up, it's just going to, like, try and open the cage.
All right. You see it is locked.
I'm gonna look at the femurs, or, like, whatever the fuck the long bones are made out of.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take out my stick. No, it's a club.
It's just the
Your
weapon
weapon is
stick.
actually a fucking club. Okay.
It's my whacking stick.
It's got a +2 whacking stick.
You expect seriousness out of my character?
Nope. I'm
Nope.
here for it.
Nope. I should
I'm
have
gonna
known better.
I'm gonna start whacking on one of the bones repeatedly.
All right, give
Oh,
me
yeah.
a few attacks. Because you get to go whack, whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack.
My smacking stick. Nice.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh boy. Smack damage. Perfect.
Crack. crack. You're starting to dent it and splinter it a little bit, but not enough to shatter it open.
Are we climbing up this
I'm
road?
climbing already. I've been
Oh,
climbing.
yeah, I'm assuming you guys are climbing right now. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I need athletics checks from all three of you.
Okay.
The best part for this group. Well, I mean, you're good at it, Jasper.
Yeah. Do we get advantage because of the rope? Or is it just
No, you have opportunity. There's no way for you to climb up there without it.
That's fair. Cool.
I'll give
That sounds
myself
about right.
lines.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! So
Hey!
Argon goes first, and, starting on the ground, it's really easy for you to just hand over hand and pull yourself up. Jasper, you get about 15 feet up before... God, you're not sure what it is. You've been getting your fucking cardio.
Yeah.
You look down at your stomach and you might have put on a few extra pounds, but not like that much. You're eating good finally because
Teleporting a lot more recently, not walking everywhere.
I mean, yeah, but still, you're walking places. I mean, we've done how many time skips of you fucking walking? Yeah, like you're walking. However, you end up sliding back down, and Regina, when you go, you just like wrap it around your legs and hold on. Whew, you are not built for this.
You all right, Regina? This is pretty rough. Oh.
No, this is I don't think I can do that. I'm a little bit old, if you know what I mean.
Do you have anything that you can turn into? Any sort of
I mean,
cat
I can,
that's good at
but I
climbing?
feel like it'd be a waste.
I mean,
I can only do it twice.
that's fair.
You know, Argon, I think you'll need some help down there.
Yeah,
It seems like this dresser's a no-go for us.
It's an end
Well-
table, thank you. A nightstand, if you will.
To us, it's bigger than that.
Are there multiple
it
or is
looks
it
like
just a
this.
one night stand?
There's just the one that you can see.
This is how I kill you.
That
This
joke.
is how I kill you.
It's just one night stand. Oh,
God, I missed that too. Thank you for making sure that I got it.
God.
Yep,
I could
it
have
took
gotten
you a minute.
Yeah, I could have lived without that. You guys had to keep talking about it.
Honestly, I was so confused because I was like, I thought for sure that was gonna make at least two of you groan.
I'm all about it.
I get to
But
be as much
anywho.
of a dick as I want to be. It's just one
How tall is it approximately?
40.
What did I say, 40? Yeah, the bed's
I-
20, this is 40.
No,
Okay.
that means that. No, here's the thing. I probably wouldn't have needed to dash to get up. I have 45 feet.
Well, you have to run up the leg and then over, so you will have to dash.
Ah, okay.
It's not like it's a tree stump. It's built like a very, very large table.
Well, Regina, if you hold on to the bottom, I'll try to pull you up, and I will misty step up to as close to the top as I can and grab onto the rope.
So you misty step 30 feet up. Go ahead and roll. Athletics. With advantage, because you only need to go... Hey! Okay, no problem.
There we go.
You climb
There
the
we
rest
go.
of the way up and just... Whoo!
Hey, look
Okay.
at that! You did some magic bobs and whatnot.
Regina, he
Yep.
fucking misty stepped before you even had a chance to hold on.
I'm gonna tie.
Well, I
the
was
rope
gonna wait till I
around
was
you.
up there, and now I'm holding it. I'm gonna reel her up. So
Oh!
just tie yourself around at the bottom there, and then we're gonna try and yank you up. Archie, can you help me with this?
Yeah.
Be all right here?
I'll tie
Regina,
it around
roll
my
me.
waist.
Roll me a
It's a real
survival
one.
check, Regina.
Well, those that are doing that, I'm gonna continue smacking.
Yep.
Through
Okay.
guidance again.
Just picture, just fit in the background, smack him while we're just lifting this rope up from behind the dresser.
Alrighty. You end up tying it around yourself in a very particular way that you saw a trapeze artist do once, and as they're dragging you upwards, you let go of the rope and you slingshot down and then slingshot back up it and grab
Bungee.
again as they bring you up.
Regina, now is not the time for theatrics. No. Oh no.
You are the
Okay.
yo-yo.
This is
Finn
All right.
looks over from smacking the bones and just says that Regina's a hell of a woman.
Oh no!
Oh,
No!
God.
No!
That's a first. That's a first. Boo.
I am not okay with that
Jasper
one.
almost lets go of the rope. After
But anyways, after you've been smacking away at it for a little while longer, those extra 3 smacks would be enough for you to finally break it open enough that you can like grab some of the bones and open it up wide enough for you to step through. And when you get in there, she dead.
Poor what's her name?
Investigation, please.
Jane Doe.
She had a name. You reach into the pocket and you pull out her note. Fink! That's 1 down. You only need 3 more.
They kind of just co-signed all of these. They're really nice.
Is there
2
any?
people per card?
How many do you need?
3 more.
3 more. Okay. Ugh.
You look over and there's 2 other cages up here. One of which, the clothes are in here, but they look kind of chewed and dropped. And the other one, complete and eaten, 100%. There's bones and clothes left in there.
Hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Does any one of you know how to open a lock?
Well,
It's
yes, I can. But I can also do this.
Like I say, it's an open cage with clothes. Can't we just like put a stick in there and pull them out?
Yep, I just reach mage hand in and just drag all the clothes out.
Oh, well, that's really smart. Magic's good for something.
There you go. Is it in any of these?
All right. You go rifling through the 2, and you find the 2 other letters.
Oh. Well, there's 2. So that means we
Now
need
you're
1
only
more?
missing 1.
Oh boy.
And have we gone through the final Chewy cage?
All 3 of the cages that were up here, you've already gone through. Or, sorry, there were 4 cages. The 4th one had nothing in it.
Got it.
This appeared to be where the creature left all of its snacks.
Oh boy.
You know, like plates of chicken wings.
Chips, bag of chips.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
I'm gonna start looking around for a big old pile of duty.
all right, roll me a perception check. You have the high ground.
Oh,
Of guidance.
God.
Go for it.
Oh
24.
boy.
Hey. You don't see it. But you definitely think about how you would pick a spot in here. And you would probably even bury it a little bit and cover it with something just so, you know, if somebody tried sneaking into your place, they would fall into it. And you see further away that there is a very, very, very large sewn carpet that looks like it's the mashing of many different sleeping bags and such like that into a proper rug. Well, proper rug.
Would you look at that? Otis is back.
Heyo.
Hey,
Great.
Otis.
Just in
Hi,
time.
thank you.
We'll tell you everything during break. We're almost there.
I was watching.
Oh, okay.
I made a pun.
Oh no, your boss has heard. Now it's over.
You know, if it were me and I had to find somewhere to poop, I would do it under a rug, wouldn't you?
I can honestly say, Regina, I have never pooped under a rug in my
I've
entire
never
life.
given it that much thought. No.
Nah, but like, what's a rug?
No, like
The two sides
Oh,
of this
correct.
conversation.
What's a rug? And no, I've never pooped under a rug. And have you ever thought about pooping under a rug?
yeah, no, like if you were gonna poop and you bury it in a hole and then make a trap out of it, you put a rug over it, right? Like
Except
that
I
one.
usually don't do it inside of my abode. That's the thing.
Right, but
That's how
If
he's a
you
free
did.
pooper.
What about moss?
Oh,
I would say-
Forgem, you are down 40 feet beneath them as they're standing on top of a 40-foot tall table.
I would say this is a free country, but it's really not a free country.
You can roll an athletics to try to climb if you want.
How
There
far
is a
away?
rope.
How far away are we from the one that was dangling from the ceiling?
About 80 feet across, and it looks to be probably 40 feet off the floor.
All right, Forgem, you can come up now.
Coming.
You get 3 hands over hands, and then, whew. Yeah, you definitely have not been getting your cardio.
No. Jeez.
Get all that stuff on too.
So I
Hold on,
got
armor.
some odd questions. Does anyone know how to make a lot of water in a short amount of time?
A lot of
Oh,
what?
actually, I do.
Water. Regina does.
Oh, Regina.
Why do you
Would
need
you be
water?
so kind?
Gonna flush them out?
Where do you want it?
Oh, just anywhere. I just needed like. Here, so it's like 80 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like level with us, or is it 80 feet in a diagonal?
I said it was 40 feet off the ground, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's 80 feet directly in front of you, level with you.
Okay. Yeah, it's right over there. Sure.
You just need the
Well,
water like all over the ground.
Hold on a moment. I'm thinking.
Oh, you tried to-
Where
Can
do
you
you
see-
want the water?
Well, I kind of just need like a supply of water.
A supply of water?
I think I know what you're doing, and I like it. Oh shit. I don't think-
Jasper. Give him a little water.
Yep.
I don't know, like
Oh, not
really-
a problem. I yank out the decanter of endless water, and I start pouring it out.
It
I
just
start-
keeps
I
pouring.
There you go.
I pull out this fancy wine bottle, and I uncork it, and I start pouring it out, and it's definitely not wine in it.
Dunk, 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 dunk,
Well,
dunk.
oh,
It's not
okay, oh, oh.
stopping.
Disappointing water, wine.
Yeah. I stop pouring, and I'm like, wait, do you want salt or fresh water?
I prefer fresh, actually.
All right, I
Um,
continue to pour fresh.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Okay,
Fountain.
so to everyone else, Finn is kind of just like dancing at the moment,
Mhm.
and it's almost like a rain dance.
Oh, I will continue to pour.
And he switches just into like hip movements, and he does a great upwards thrust,
Oh
and
no.
and like all the water goes into a straight line and freezes into platforms.
Oh,
I learned how to do that in the swamp.
Oh,
really?
you might have to teach me sometime. Oh,
Oh, no, that's not
no.
magic. That's spiritualism.
I just meant the hip movements.
Oh,
Just the
and
dance.
he gives you a wink.
Just the
Oh
dance.
no.
Oh,
No. So
I
on
ship
that
it.
terrifying note, I think we're gonna go ahead and go on break. No, you just got back, Forgem, but yeah, I need to digest this.
I
Okay,
gotta
we'll be
decompress.
back. We'll be right back.